Hi, this is Not a Very Good Hunting Channel. Today I'm going to do a quick review on a pair of new gloves I got. This is from a company called Sitex, and it's their version of the Sitka Incinerator gloves. So, take a look at that. Stick around. Yeah, it's like minus 18 out. With the wind, it's minus 28. And I was out for a while, just hanging out, sitting down in the incinerator stuff. And I figured it was also a good time to try out, because I'm doing cold weather stuff, try out these new gloves I got. These are from a company called Sitex. They have a lot of knockoff Sitka gear, and so jackets and all this stuff. But they are different than, or different from AIM-FAD. So this stuff is AIM-FAD that I'm wearing. So yeah, this is their version of the Incinerator Flip Mitt. So it's their like version of their flip style glove. Has the magnetic closure on the back, and these are actually pretty warm. These the inner glove part. This is windproof. It's not waterproof. It has a super big cuff, which is good. It's adjustable, but it fits over my incinerator jacket fairly easily. Now, so I had these out for a couple hours when I was doing my video, and they are very nice for when it's really cold. Now, I have an old set, not the Sitka ones, but an old flip style mitt that's not windproof, and it's not full fingered. It's it's like this style, like the Fanatic, but all of them are fingerless. So they got cold really easily. But the one thing I really liked about this style of mitt is that you can tuck a heating pack into the pocket there, and that way when you're not busy using your fingers, you can have them tucked inside. Now, my AIM-FAD jacket here, it doesn't have the center muff like the Sitka Fanatic that I use. And when I'm out hunting with the Sitka Fanatic, I like to keep my hands in the muff, or the kangaroo pouch that it has, like a hoodie. So because usually when I'm out hunting, if I don't have a hook to hang my gun or bow on, I'll have my gun or bow or crossbow. Sorry. I'll have my gun or crossbow sitting on my lap, and because it's sitting on my lap, sorry, I'm just trying to get these gloves on. I need to get both of them on because it's still really cold. I mean, in the truck it's only minus 12, but my hands are cold from being out. So when I'm sitting in my tree stand, I'm going to be having at least one hand on my gun at all times so it doesn't roll off my lap. I just keep it sitting on my lap. And because of that, I can't have both hands in my muff all the time. So one always has to be on the gun, which means that it's going to be a lot colder than the other hand. So I end up switching hands back and forth. So yeah, that's the idea behind getting a pair of gloves like this. Now, these were $60 on AliExpress, whereas the Sitka ones are like $229 Canadian. Yeah, I've noticed the difference. I tried both of them on. Well, obviously I bought these, but I have tried on the Sitka ones. Now, what I will say about the Sitka ones is the quality of whatever fabric that part is made of seems better. Like, it seems like a better quality fabric, but it's still nice and warm. As well, the Sitka ones have leather pieces on their palm, which I think would be better for acting as a insulation between a cold, like hard object, plastic, like or wood of a gun stock or something like that, as opposed to just this fleece that's on these ones. So, but they are windproof and they are really warm, so I'm very happy about that. And again, you know, for $60, they're definitely worth every penny. So now with these, they don't have any size, so it's kind of, there was no options. They might have different sizes. I don't know if it says anywhere on these what size these are, but I wear a size large. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it does say. So these are large, but I had no option to choose what size I wanted when I was ordering them. So I took a shot and figured, well, I can usually fit into a medium, and if they're large, then fitting another pair of gloves underneath should be no problem, which the Fanatics fit under this no problem at all. So yeah, so besides the fact that the fabric doesn't look as good, it's still warm, but the other thing is it doesn't have any touch screen capability for the fingers, which is what kind of cut short my my cold weather review of the AimFad stuff, because having to work the camera and turning it on and off and stuff, I should have used my GoPro and just used the voice commands, but I was using my phone. So because I was using my phone, I had to take off my glove a lot, and my hands were getting freezing cold by the end of that video. When I was able to get my gloves back on, it didn't take too long for my hands to warm back up. I kind of had to tuck them into, you know, like make them into a fist and just kind of have them in that part of the glove to start off with, but then I could, you know, put them on normally and fit. So I was really impressed that these fit quite nicely. They fit over the cuff of the jacket easy. It doesn't take a lot of work to get over the cuff, and this is a pretty thick jacket, so it fits pretty nice. So it is their version of the Elevated 2 pattern. Now, do I have any? So that is the AimFad Elevated 2. Now, because, I mean, the fabric is different, so you can't really go by what the fabric is, but it's pretty good. So, yeah. Drawstring on the side. Sorry, on the back. And the craftsmanship is pretty good. Like, it's a nicely made piece of equipment. I can't really, besides the fact, the only thing that can make it better is if those fingers had touchscreen capability. But yeah, so the company's name is Sitex, Sitex, and I got it off AliExpress. I don't know if you can find it anywhere else, but for the price of these, like if you're at Walmart or Canadian Tire, they have products that are, maybe not $60, but between 40 and 50 nowadays, for just generic fleece gloves that aren't windproof. So again, for sizing, I wear a size large. So like in the Sitka gloves, like my Downpour GTX or the Patang or whatever, the waterfowl version of the Downpour GTX, as well as, the Fanatic and all that stuff, I wear large. These are a little bit big for me as a large, but they're perfectly fine, even if I'm not wearing the second pair of gloves underneath, like just as themselves, it works fine. You're perfectly able to move around, feel good. So hopefully, if you're looking at that, I don't know if they're going to change the way that they have it on their storefront, to be able to purchase these and choose what size you want. But hey, going by large, I'd say that if you're large in Sitka, you're okay to wear large in this. So anyways, guys, I hope that was informative. And, if you're out there looking for a pair of, flip mitts that won't break the bank, but they're also windproof and quite warm, give these a look. So thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.